Pretty impressive, huh?
Yeah. How much did it cost you?
Couple hundreds. Still not be able to buy the fish, though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Hello, viewers. My name is Juan III. I'm going to be speaking to you on the economics of minimum wage. The first question that we asked ourselves is, what is the history behind minimum wage? The first instance of minimum wage was discovered in New Zealand in the year 1894. Here in the U.S., however, it was made in 1938 under the Fair Labor Standards Act, which initially the minimum wage was 25 cents and was raised on 22 separate occasions to its current minimum wage of $7.25. Hey Ryan.
What?
Want to know something?
No what?
The U.S. minimum wage isn't as good as other countries. When we think of the U.S. being the greatest country in the world, is it? The U.S. minimum wage is fairly low at $7.25. When we go to France, think about this, $12. When we think about Australia, check this out, a jaw-dropping $15. So is U.S. really the greatest country when it comes to minimum wage at least? Did you know? Back in 2013, the U.S. started considering raising minimum wage from $7.25 to $15, primarily due to New York fast food workers walking off the job and demanding a pay raise. In 2015, $15 minimum wage started becoming more of a reality for millions across the United States of America. In San Francisco, 86,000 people, I repeat, 86,000 people received a pay raise. However, one store did have to close down due to lack of funds for materials and lack of pay. Now, if there was a $15 minimum wage, who would it benefit and who would it hurt? The main people who would benefit from it are fast food workers and minorities who live in low-income areas. In the U.S., the economy would boost dramatically due to consumption and spending and just expenditures in general. Now, the south side to it, or the bad side, is if prices go up for minimum wage, prices are gonna have to go up for materials, and you're gonna have to lay off workers so you could pay the workers. And the workers themselves are gonna be hurt as well, due to the fact that they're gonna be laid off, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more than thousands of people being laid off. There are pros and cons to raising minimum wage, both economically and individually. This could increase expenditures for millions across the U.S., as this will help boost the economy upwards, giving it a bigger swing. And then it will also help people get more materialistic items like new shoes such as Converse, American Eagle shirts, Astros World Series memorabilia, Astros caps. However, this can hurt the economy due to decreased spender confidence, and this could also increase theft rates in low-income areas because some people are going to be laid off eventually. I'm standing here with Daniel Dixon, a student here at SWTJC. Sir, how do you feel about $15 minimum wage?
That's too high.
What do you think it should be though?
$8.25, $8.50.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your time. I'm here at SWTJC with the fellow student here. Ma'am, what's your name?
No, we're shutting this down.
I remember that day. It was the moment I messed up in my life. All came out of nowhere, interrupted my video. Not a day goes by where I don't remember that. Now, every time I'm drinking a nice cold glass of sarsaparilla, he comes into my mind.
All right, anyways, how do you feel about $15 minimum wage?
$15?
How do you feel about it?
Wow. Considering that a lot of jobs that take doctoral degrees or higher degrees than a bachelor are about that starting pay, it's a bit strange, honestly.
All right, what do you think it should be?
More than the $7.25 that they're giving, because it's really hard to live off that. Like if you're a single parent trying to raise children, especially if you didn't get to finish your high school degree, you know, I would say maybe $9.
$9?
Yeah,
all
not
right.
15.
Thank you. How's it going, guys? I'm standing here with Mr.
Ryan Aldrich.
And Mr. Aldrich, how do you feel about $15 minimum wage?
I think that's too high.
Well, and why?
Well, first off, if you have any kind of minimum wage, what's basically going to happen is a company owner, somebody who's hiring, if they see somebody who they don't think is worth the minimum wage, they just won't hire that person. Now that person is left without any income as opposed to, quote, a little income, unquote. Plus, you think about the fact that minimum wage jobs are typically entry level, no skill. You can't make the money you need at a minimum wage job. Just get another better paying job.
All right, thank you. All right, I'm standing here with my former classmate from high school and my former student, or my fellow student here at SWTJC, Mr. Denzel Washington. That is his real name, by the way, Mr. Haynes, if you do not believe me. All right, Denzel, how do you feel about $15 minimum wage?
Well, I mean, $15 minimum wage, I mean, it sounds like a lot more, but the cost of living nowadays is up or higher just depending where you live. I mean, what's the value of the US dollar now?
I really don't know, man, honestly.
I mean, I don't think it really makes that much of a difference, to be honest with you. I mean, some might say you might go out and get a better paying job, but $15 minimum wage is not really a big deal in my point of view. I don't think it makes that big of a difference.
So you're not really for it, then?
Not really. I mean, if it happens, I mean, that's okay, but who is it really going to help?
So what do you think it should be?
I think it just should stay the same. I mean, it's raising the minimum wage won't really change anything. I mean, prices are going to go up, prices go down. The economy right now just is spiraling. Banks keep printing more money. We don't have more money. You know, money's losing its value, so what's the point of just raising it if it's just going to be papered?
That point, man. Wise words. Denzel, thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
So there you have it, the words from other people, how they feel about $15 minimum wage and what they think it should be. Sorry about the mosquitoes are out here killing me, man. O negative, sucks. All right, but yeah, I feel that it should be at least $8.25 here. And me, I'm not too confident about it, but of course it should be raised to help, you know, influence the economy and going upwards and boosting the economy. Pretty impressive, huh?
Yeah. How much did it cost you?
Couple hundreds. Soon I'll be able to buy the fish though, man. You know what I mean?
You're laughing.
Hey Ryan, you want to know something?
No, what?
Okay, man. There's been talk. Oh,
Hey, Juan.
did you know? Back in 2013, the U.S. started considered.
We can't use.
There are pros and cons to raising minimum wage, both economically and individually. Both will.